The world would never expect it. Me, a lowly jester, becoming the prophet of Armageddon.
You're not a prophet. You drooling imbecile. You're a fool who decided to kidnap me.
Quiet! Sorry, Armageddon. The house pirate, they never believed in me. Did you know that?
I wonder why.
When it comes down to it, they couldn't have thought I wasn't funny. I was nothing more than the entertaining fool, the fool! They belittled me, they berated me, they used me for their jokes, they exploited me for my madness. Well, here I am, their world-ending mad jester, coming to a kingdom near you. Chad, I'm real broke. I suppose the detour's an owner. No matter. We'll get this fixed in no time.
Hello audience. It is time to continue this heroic tale. Coriander Mayfield, accompanied by FENNEL TORVARIS and SABLE CALIGARI, is traveling through the Greatwoods. Just a few moments ago, they arrived at the Earthwakers camp. The Earthwakers are an eclectic, semi-nomadic group of wanderers that help travelers traverse the Greatwoods and Hæliss Plains, two vital regions in Coriander's travel route. The camp is slapped together, with a few large tents, crates stacked precariously, and a dying fire from the night before. A domesticated owl, tawny and regal, is perched on a branch, ruffling its wings at the sight of the party. A tall, smiling young man approaches the trio and hugs Sable warmly.
Aha, TORREN, you old slag. I missed you.
I missed you too, rascal.
He eyes the party with a poignant curiosity, his gaze lingering on Coriander.
Who have you brought for us?
Corey Mayfield and Fennel, what's her name?
TORVARIS?
Yeah, they're gonna save the world. You've heard about Armageddon.
The young man nods solemnly.
We're gonna seal it away. For real this time.
Right, of course.
The man walks up to Coriander and FENNEL, outstretching his hands. Coriander and FENNEL each take one. He shakes them. Upon a closer look, TORREN LUNE is quite the strapping young man. Tall and slender, with a roguish charm about him, he holds himself highly. He is part of the Nexili species, an elf-like subsect with servant traits. The Nexil are renowned for their creativity and artistry. His velvety voice is no curiosity. His skin is a pale blue, his eyes a striking lavender, and his silvery blue hair is kept short and curled, a few strands twisting around his grayish antlers. He wears circular frames perched on the edge of his nose. He dons a short lavender tunic, the top on buttons, of course. TORREN notices the party's wandering eyes and smiles.
Forgive me, I've forgotten to introduce myself properly. TORREN LUNE.
He plants a kiss atop both Coriander and FENNEL's hands.
At your service. This is my party, the Earthwakers, and I'm their hearty leader.
So he claims.
A muscular, cloaked woman rolls off of one of the bunks, her sharp eyes analyzing the party. Her little mouth pulls into a half smile.
Callie!
The woman strides over, observing the party like a hawk.
Care to introduce yourself?
No.
Alright then.
Fine.
I'll do it for her. CALYPSO FREY stands before the party. She serves as the Earthwakers' rogue, and she supposedly got a good heart underneath her layers of toughness.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Remember what?
Nothing.
Caligari, does this man talk to himself often?
You get used to it.
Hey!
Lay off him.
Another Nexili approaches. He appears to be TORREN's brother, although shorter, longer haired, and more androgynous in appearance. He smiles upon seeing the party, a twinkle in his turquoise eye.
VERIS LUNE.
VERIS, tell them I'm the party's leader. Tell them!
VERIS pats their brother on the shoulder.
Sure you are, brother. Sure.
Rude.
No. We don't want to scare away the newcomers, do we?
What brings you here anyways, Caligari?
World-ending threat, desecration, typical shit.
Of course. We should have guessed.
I feel more explanation is required.
Yes,
Exactly! And that's precisely why Coriander Mayfield and I are going to confer. An official party meeting, if you will.
This all tires me.
VERIS LUNE? You said that was your name, yes? Well, VERIS LUNE, I think your hair is lovely.
I think your hair is lovely, FENNEL TORVARIS. Care to talk a while rather than listen to these leaders drone?
Please.
Could I join you both?
Oh, but of course.
Right on.
Coriander, do you agree?
Sure. Sable, didn't you say there were 4 Earthwakers? Where's the other one?
That's precisely who I'm going to find.
Come along now, Coriander.
Coming.
Sable lingers in the camp, their eyes darting. The Earthwakers' temporary hideout is small, yet cluttered, every bit of space occupied. Aside from the 2 large, travel-ready tents, a few hammocks are strung between the trees, sturdier and more reinforced than the one Sable made, although I never tell them that. A few makeshift lanterns crafted from bottles are suspended by thin rope, knotted loosely around hanging branches. At last, Sable spots movement at the southeastern side of camp. They approach slowly and tentatively. Then, changing their mind, walk more loudly, making their presence known. A moment passes. A head turns.
Corey?
Sable's old childhood friend darts away. A little way south from camp, FENNEL TORVARIS wanders into a grotto with the people who, before long, will become her closest friends. A small plank of wood painted with a faded Earthwaker symbol is nailed to the cave opening. CALYPSO smiles with nostalgia.
One of our old camps must have been years ago.
You couldn't have bothered to take the board down?
CALYPSO shrugs.
We like to leave our mark. It's a harmless sign.
The grotto is lush, old ferns sprouting from cracks in the ground. Moss patches fill gaps in the walls like the lazily patched tents in the Earthwakers' camp. VERIS LUNE, the shorter of the brothers, takes a seat upon a weathered stone. Their eyes lazily drift around the grotto, left, right, then left again, before finally fixating on FENNEL's hair.
Your hair, Fennel, it's lovely. I believe I've already said it. No matter, it deserves all the praise I can muster. Could I braid it? I'll work with it gently, I promise.
Oh, yes you can.
She takes a few steps closer to VERIS, pulling her copper curls behind her ears, before he shakes his head.
Well, don't be a stranger.
VERIS extends a hand, then pulls FENNEL towards him. Now comfortable with VERIS' kinship, FENNEL takes a seat directly in front of him, her head gently resting against VERIS' lap.
That's better. How does a crown braid sound?
Sounds lovely.
Perfect.
VERIS LUNE begins to work on FENNEL's hair, sectioning off a few trunks.
Could I do yours then, Varys? I've always wanted to play with it.
VERIS glances over his shoulder, giving a warm, affirming smile to CALYPSO. She slides over, running her hands between VERIS' waves.
It's like silk.
Callie, you're surprising me. You've dropped your edge. Fennel will start to think you're soft.
She doesn't know where my knives are hidden.
That's not a joke.
Oh.
It's all right, newcomer. She doesn't bite unless provoked. I don't believe we've properly introduced. I'm VERIS LUNE, the lesser brother.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true. You're excellent at braiding hair, for one.
You're a better musician, too. Don't tell the other loon. He'd have my head.
Hush. I love my brother. My dearest brother. But no sum of silver or gold could force me to go to those meetings.
Bloody tiresome. Makes me want to gouge my ears.
The politics exhaust me.
Why doesn't Torren become a politician, then? He could study at Avamere, or the Kingdom of Summer if he's lucky. I'm sure the Institute would love to have him.
He could never leave this forest behind. The beauty inspires his songs and his art. He'd grow weary of the Institute in a heartbeat.
Done.
She backs away from VERIS, slowly letting go of his hair. Now braided half up, half down, he looks more regal than ever.
Damn, I did well.
I'm sure you did.
I'd do yours, CALYPSO, but it seems you've already tied it.
She shrugs.
I wouldn't complain about a redo. And please, only my foes call me CALYPSO. Are you a foe?
I'd hope not.
Good, then do my hair.
I'm on it.
Foe or not, I'll continue to use CALYPSO's full name. The rogue in question leans herself against Fennel's side. Torvaris takes her new friend's hair, jet black with the exception of a few red strands, and weaves it into a simple braid.
I don't believe I got an introduction, Fennel. What's her name?
All right. Fennel Torvaris, House of Petunia. You get the point.
How did someone like you end up with Mayfield?
Callie, you hardly know the man.
Sure, all I'm saying is you don't seem like the explore the world and be a pacifist type.
Sure. In all honesty, I'm probably not. I'm mostly here because I don't want Coriander to die.
Isn't he saving the world and all? That would hardly be ideal.
Exactly. He came so underprepared, you wouldn't believe him.
It's these men.
Don't insult Veris.
I'd like to consider myself more than a man. I always miss this grotto. It served as a wonderful camp, with even better acoustics. I only wish I'd brought my lute.
You play the lute?
Yes. Don't disparage it till you've heard me play. I'm quite wonderful, wouldn't you say? Callie?
They're all right.
She never compliments anything. No matter. I don't play for compliments. I play for connection.
With your audience?
No. With my deities. You see, Fennel, I believe music has a soul of its own. I think it to be the bridge between the spirits and us mortals. A connection of sorts that withholds through the eras, that erases the line we divide ourselves with, that...
Oh, look what you've done, TORVARIS. You've got him talking, and he never shuts up.
I actually think it's quite interesting. A peculiar story. I'd love to hear more sometime.
I would love to indulge you.
We'd best be getting back, shouldn't we? LUNE and Mayfield will kill us if we don't have the camp packed.
Nah, Corey's a pacifist and Torren's too frail. I could take him, don't you think, Callie?
Oh, I'd pay to see that.
With money you stole?
Careful.
All right. I'm suddenly starting to feel very strongly that I don't want to be alone in a secluded grotto with a woman with 7 knives on her.
9. TORVARIS, you got any?
No, but I really should start carrying, don't you think?
Wonderful idea.
Okay, let's head back.
We jest. Well, I jest. I don't know about her. Oh, and thank you for doing my hair.
Anytime. I enjoy your company already. And, between you and I, Callie is warming up to you fast. This rarely happens, I will say.
What was that?
Nothing, dear Callie. Nothing at all. Let's return.
Meanwhile, deeper into the woods, Coriander and TORREN have their official party leaders meeting.
Sort of a performative name, don't you think?
I wholeheartedly agree, hero.
Great.
Ahem.
The woods are dark. A heavy moisture hung in the air. The overhead canopy of branches is gnarled and twisted. Thick undergrowth coats the ground. No paths or civilization in sight, aside from the Earthwakers' camp, of course. TORREN leads Coriander to a pair of fallen logs, overgrown with orange lichens, and the pair takes a seat.
I suppose this is our first official leaders meeting.
Have you ever had an official leaders meeting?
TORREN's blue face flushes pink for a moment.
Well, I suppose it is the first official leaders meeting. The first of many, I hope. To business.
Well, alright. As you know, our party could really use your help in navigation. Sable told us of your...
No. I want to hear about you, Coriander. I want to get the full story.
I'd love to share.
Perfect. So...
He crosses his legs and outstretches his hands, clasping one of Coriander's palms.
Indulge me. Tell me of your origins, your tales, your plights. Who are you, Coriander Mayfield, and what do you fight for?
Coriander details everything. His upbringing in the Tory village, his night on the roof of the Clove Winrick, and of course, the Band of Redemption, which lies firmly on his wrist, its little stone holding the dormant power of 1,000 suns. TORREN LUNE, ever the conversationalist, listens intently, his hands remaining firm on Coriander's. His face changes cartoonishly with every revelation and twist, resonated deeply by the hero's emotions. But, by the end, his face is calm and unreadable. He lets go of Coriander's hand.
So?
Oh, pardon me, hero. Allow me a moment to contemplate.
Of course.
They sit in uneasy silence for a moment, before the young Nexel finally speaks.
Thank you for sharing your story, Coriander. It's inspiring, truly.
I appreciate it, TORREN.
However, there are a few points I struggle with. First, and Coriander, please do not take offense. We don't want you to become a liability. I'm sure Armageddon has some monstrous fleet, and we wouldn't want anyone hurt. Least of all, my dear Earthwakers.
Besides the Anapari, we haven't encountered anything hostile, and those were easy enough to beat. One bolt from the band, and they're purified.
Anapari? We've seen them before. Dastardly little creatures, but easy enough to avoid. That's feasible, all right. Secondly, there's the matter of space. We only have 2 tents. Would your party be comfortable with a tight fit?
Seeing your party? I think I'd be thrilled.
Ha! We Earthwakers are fine stock, all right. And finally, there's the matter of Sable CALIGARI and our dear quarry.
Ah, of course.
Don't misconstrue me, of course. I love Sable dearly, one of my closest friends. But, see, Coriander, if they keep this spat with Quarry going, we'd never get anywhere.
I see. Well, if I settle their quarrels...
Then we'd travel just fine. In fact, you'd be hailed as a legend in the Earthwakers, solving all this bickering. If these conditions are met, I'd be delighted to aid you in your travels, Coriander.
Oh, thank you!
But of course, we will guide you to the edge of the Greatwoods, cutting through the Hæliss Plains, and we will revel in the journey.
TORREN outstretches his hand, and Coriander shakes it. They smile.
We travel on.
TORREN sends the Earthwakers to work. CALYPSO and VERIS work on disassembling the camp, able to fully clear out in 5 minutes' time. The stakes are pulled from the ground, the tents collapsed and bundled, and VERIS strings his trusty lute around his hip. SABLE assists where they can, untying knots here and there, but it is clear that they are foreign to this territory. Meanwhile, TORREN, Coriander and the forester called Coriander plan their route. Coriander, using the emerald liquid Osprey gave him over a shallow puddle, forms a muddled map of Ipsilor.
Where do you need to be, Coriander?
Oakenhale. My elder sage Osprey, he said that the alchemist might be located there. It's a good place to start, at the very least.
I see. A direct path should be most efficient.
I beg to differ. Torren, you really want to cut through the deep woods?
Yes, why ever not?
Isn't it obvious? It's a breeding ground for darkness. The Anipari are going to eat us alive.
The forester points at the map, tracing a line across the upper portion of the forest.
We travel along the northern Greatwoods, and we cut into the lower Hæliss if we need.
Corey, don't be ridiculous. That would add a day's travel at least.
What? We want these heroes alive, don't we?
I would also prefer to be kept alive. Thanks.
Don't mind him, Coriander. He just wants to be efficient. I know time is a stressor, but why don't we slow down? Ride along with the journey. I mean, it kills time better.
Quarry Bandloot is, without a doubt, the whimsical type. Her unruly copper hair is adorned with a multichromatic floral crown, 2 gold-class braids, slightly longer than the rest of her shoulder-length locks, bounce against her neck. Her deep eyes and skin radiate with warmth, and she holds an energy that can hardly be contained within her short form.
I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, by the way. I get wary around certain newcomers, and I didn't mean to come off rude. I promise.
Oh, lighten up, Quarry. You're the friendliest person in these woods.
I know, but...
Calm down. I'm hardly phased.
The hero shakes Quarry's hand.
Quarry, wasn't it? Nice to meet you.
Quarry grins widely.
Wonderful to make your acquaintance, hero. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Torren smiles at the blossoming pair.
Now, let's get to business. Northern Greatwoods, Lower Plains should take approximately 6 days. Is that all right?
That'd be wonderful.
Perfect. We'll leave today. Everyone, pack up, pack up.
FENNEL, SABLE, and the Earthwakers nod their affirmations. Quarry runs off to assist her good friend VERIS LUNE, who struggles to cram one of the tents into his satchel. Upon Torren's shout, a resting owl is startled, flying over to the Nexel's side.
Luxie, calm down.
Torren runs his hand across the owl's tan, yellow-striped feathers. The owl takes rapid breaths.
Poor creature. My apologies, Coriander. This is my companion, Luxie. She tends to get anxious upon sudden noise. Forgive her.
Oh, she's adorable. Do you need help soothing her?
No, it's all right. I think she'd prefer less stimulation. Tell you what, I'll calm her down if you assist Fennel.
Deal.
Coriander sprints off to the disassembled camp, where the party hurries to pack all their supplies in an orderly fashion. Fennel works on folding up hammocks and clothes, and Coriander wordlessly slides in to help her.
Oh, thank you, Coriander.
Of course.
He examines Fennel's freshly braided hair. Her hair is neatly tucked into a crown braid, her oxidized steel ends wrapping around her head's copper frame.
Yes?
Did you do something with your hair?
Fennel pats her head, then looks back at Coriander confusedly.
Yes, I thought it was obvious. VERIS styled it. Why? Do you not like it?
No,
You don't?
My god, Coriander.
Sorry, I'm trying. No, actually, I think it's quite lovely. The way the teal bits offset you know.
Fennel stares at Coriander for a long moment, then giggles and pinches his cheek.
You're cute.
A sharp blush springs to Coriander's cheeks as the lines in his forehead pool with sweat. He sends a silent prayer to Esketu as Torren comes onto the scene, diverting Fennel's attention away from the struggling hero.
By Esketu, did you really have to say all that?
If you aren't fond of the truth, simply tune me out.
If I knew how to do that, don't you think I'd have shut you up by now?
May I speak?
Yes, sorry.
It's no worry, Coriander. Earthwakers and friends, we set off on a journey unlike any other. We will be transporting Coriander and his party across the northern Greatwoods and lower Hæliss Plains, so he may reach Oakenhale and his greater target, the Kingdom of Summer. The stakes are high. If Coriander does not reach the destination in time, we may all be damned. Let this be clear and present as we make our journey. Time is of the essence. Are you all prepared for this journey?
Yep.
Ready as I'll ever be.
You and yours, Coriander.
Just about.
Prime. Let's be off.
So, they set off into the wilderness, leaving the embellished boulder as the sole trace of the Earthwakers' camp. They venture eastward, navigating a vibrant forest floor. The spring heat comes fast in Ipsilor, buds and early leaves springing up every which way, and tiny creatures dancing around tree roots. Torren, LUNE, and Quarry Bandloot lead, followed by Coriander and VERIS, FENNEL and CALYPSO, while SABLE brings up the rear, and manages to insert themselves in nearly every conversation. But a lovely creature. I digress. Let my rambling cease. Enjoy your dialogue scene.
Forgive me for asking, brother. How far are we traveling?
To the edge of the eastern Greatwoods. Our companions must reach Oakenhale, and fast, too. I expect prompt travel.
Oh, that's quite some way, isn't it?
Anything to save the world.
It's hardly the half of it for us. We have to make it to the kingdom in a few weeks' time.
That's right. I don't want a word of complaining out of any of you.
Right. I dare say it's the largest task we've ever received.
Oh, your poor twiggish legs, VERIS.
Oh, bah. Surely this quest will be a tiring undertaking. But if not us, then who? Bring it on, I say. And before long, thousands of paces will roll behind us.
Always the poet.
You never change, either of you loons.
Ah, Lixie wants a treat, doesn't she? Doesn't she?
Torren pulls the dead mouse out of his pocket, feeding it to the little owl. Coriander gags in response.
Torren, that's disgusting.
Torren spares Coriander a hurt glance before facing ahead.
Can't handle the guts, Cory? Even your sister has more balls than you.
Ha, I like this one.
You killed the mouse humanely. In the Forester fashion, I'd hope.
If it helps you sleep at night.
Torren! No, I don't want to hear it from you. First you domesticate an owl, you know how I feel about that. Then you go around killing animals.
Let's not bicker so early. It's tiresome.
I agree. All this pointless chatter is making my hair stand up. In any case, I'm excited for the road ahead. Do you think we'll get to see new places, VERIS?
Absolutely. I do hope we come across...
Stop.
What?
He said stop, didn't he?
Right. Sorry.
That means shut up, dumbass.
Sorry.
All of you, shut up.
Finally, Coriander has silence. Everyone is still as his eyes scan the woods. Up, down, back again. His eyes come to fixate on a small, shifting shadow in the undergrowth, which grows and grows, then splits into three, before...
Shit! Stand back!
3 beasts of desecration stand before them, their gangly limbs stretching out towards the party. One lurches at FENNEL, who narrowly avoids its swipe.
Run if you can!
SABLE, CALYPSO, and Quarry heed her command, but Torren heroically steps forward.
Fear not, Coriander. I'll assist you.
No, get back!
I want to help.
Torren, move!
One of the beasts dives towards Torren. Coriander launches a ball which barely grazes off the side of the Anapar. After trembling and jolting midair, the monster disintegrates.
To your left, Coriander!
Coriander whips his neck around and sees a monster running towards him, its misshapen legs propelling its oblong body forward. In a fit of panic, the hero sends out a ball of redemption in the wrong direction. VERIS, equipped with a wooden shield, deflects the ball towards the other beast, which fizzles and corrodes.
You're their target, Coriander, not us. You need to hide.
Without a second thought, Coriander dives into a nearby bush. He waits in silence, praying to Eskatu or any god who will listen that the beast cannot smell or sense movement. The last remaining Anapar slinks towards VERIS, who dodges the beast with cat-like elegance. Torren keeps his distance on the back foot, his careful, steady eyes watching the beast.
Act as bait, VERIS.
VERIS takes off running, leading the Anapar near Coriander's hiding place. The young Nexel perches on the ground, hands strung up, before snapping his fingers.
Coriander, now!
VERIS takes off in the opposite direction, and before the Anapar can react, Coriander fires a bolt. It strikes the beast dead on. It sputters, then fades into purification.
Did I really?
Torren puts a comforting hand on Coriander's shoulder as the remaining light of redemption dissolves into the air around them.
Yes, you did.
They're gone. It's over.
After the riveting battle, the party decides to settle for the night early. With Quarry Bandler's trusty navigation and knowledge of the terrain, they find a quiet clearing in less than 5 minutes. The Earthwakers pitch their tents, the task mostly carried by the LUNE brothers, while FENNEL starts a fire, and SABLE helps CALYPSO hang up her hammock.
You're not cuddling up with us in the tents?
Nah, can't handle Torren snoring.
Hey, I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Quarry, noticing the light of the early fire, hurries up with the pan. They pull out a sort of mushrooms and berries from their pouch, scattering them across the pan. FENNEL, curious, stands up and moves to sit near the Forester.
You cook?
Quarry nods enthusiastically.
Yeah, constantly. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I must admit, 6 when I started.
That's quite a long time.
This is an old recipe of mine. My mother taught me the best way to cook is to gather and experiment. And before long, you make something good. Berries and mushrooms tossed together. You'd think it's disgusting, but you gotta give it a try.
I'm intrigued. So your mother taught you to cook?
Yeah, back in the old settlement.
Oh, I thought foresters lived alone. Aren't they a solitary race?
Oh, yeah, usually, but for a few good years, about 5 families lived around each other in the same clearing, actually. Even, you know, them.
Sable?
Yeah, whatever. It was nice for a while. We all liked each other, of course, but then the arguments started over land claims, of all things. Stupid, right? What's even the point of being a forester if you don't realize the wood's for everyone? You don't get a piece. Ugh. One of the families left, then everything got better for a second, and then it got worse. And, you know, then I met TORREN, and he introduced me to his sibling, VERIS. And now we're best friends. They were always nomads, the pair of them stayed for a week. Then they got restless and had to leave again. They offered to take me with them. I guess that's where the Earthwakers started.
Do you miss it? The old settlement?
Sort of. Everyone says the foresters are solitary. See, even you said that just a second ago, but I just don't think that's true. Or maybe I'm just weird. It doesn't really matter, does it? I think everyone should have a community. I know I'm kind of strange and I talk like I'm 9 years old and I dress the way I do, but I've lived a lot, you know? And in my 17 years of life, I've always needed people. That's why I love this lifestyle so much. If I can't find comfort in my own race, with my own family, then I'll find another.
Quarry stares at TORREN and VERIS as they bigger, then CALYPSO as she tangles herself in rope. She giggles.
If they're not family, I don't know what is.
That's sweet. Oh, you'd have loved Delta.
Who's that?
Corey's Mina. She was one of our best cooks, the heart of the village she was. She always made sure everyone felt at home. She made all the children welcome and feel proud of their heritage, even when the kingdom threatened to tear at us.
Huh. She's still around?
Yeah.
Then I'd love to meet her. Once all this, world-ending stuff settles down, of course. I'd love to go see your old village. I've always wanted to visit a Tory site anyway, see how they do it. I've always sort of longed for that way of life. You know? Everyone depending on each other. No one ever goes hungry. I really like that. It's community. A real community, actually.
Quarry offers FENNEL a taste of the concoction, and she takes it.
Yeah, community.
Meanwhile, Coriander approaches TORREN tentatively, holding his hands behind his back. TORREN looks up from the stake he had only just hammered into the earth. He sees Coriander, and his eyes glow.
Dearest Coriander, how can I help you?
I'm sorry I gagged earlier when you pulled out the mouse. I wasn't expecting it, that's all.
Oh, it's no worry, really. It put some people off. I've realized that over the years.
No, you looked hurt. I saw it. Here, I brought you something.
Coriander holds out his hands, revealing the corpse of a speckled newt. The little hero tries to avert his gaze as he attempts to hold back vomit.
I found it over in the bushes when we arrived at the clearing. I know I wasn't too much help setting up, and I thought your owl would...
Before Coriander can finish, Luxie swoops off of her perch, tearing the newt from the hero's hands and swallowing it whole. She lands on his shoulders and nuzzles his head. TORREN laughs.
Ah, she's friendly today. Thank you, Coriander. I'm sure she'd love the treat. Help me hammer in this next stake, will you? I need someone to hold it down.
After the Earthwakers finish setting up the camp, the party comes to congregate by the roaring fire. VERIS strums his lute, while TORREN glances around anxiously. At last, he clears his throat and speaks.
I'd like to introduce our new friends to an old Earthwaker tradition.
You dizzards still keep up with that shit.
Of course we do. How could we lose such a hearty song?
We're sort of out of the loop here. What song?
You mean you don't know the song, Coriander?
Huh?
How on earth don't you know the song?
I'm sorry,
She's fucking with you, Corey.
Oh.
Shall we get on with it?
Very well. I think I'll sing it once, and if anyone wants to join in, they can. This is the Earthwakers melody, friends. Enjoy. Hear the story of our clan and the earth we walked upon. We will guide you through the fabled land. Wander on, my friend.
Hey, Torren.
Hey, yeah, I was sort of singing.
I think our guests are a little unenthused.
No, it's nice. I think we're tired, that's all.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd rather die than sing right now.
Oh, no matter. We will resume this tune another day.
Absolutely.
I think you did a wonderful job, Torren. Don't listen to your, unfortunate-looking friend. Certain people are more negative than others.
Here we go.
I think certain Earthwakers should stop talking more than others.
Enough! Enough! That concludes our nightly fire. Please, go on your way. Sleep, eat, do what you must. Ensure you are prepared, both physically and emotionally, for a long day of travel tomorrow. Thank you.
Well, I'm off. I yearn for the hammock. See you slags tomorrow.
Night, Callie.
Yeah.
Calypso leaves the group, falling asleep in a matter of minutes, and before long, the rest follow in her path. Coriander shares a cramped tent with Torren and Corey, the latter of which was first to sleep. Torren and Coriander both lie awake, shifting around to find a comfortable arrangement, before ultimately conceding. A long silence passes between the two, as they both pretend to fall asleep. Then...
Are you awake, Coriander?
Of course I am.
Right. Was I too harsh out there?
I don't think so.
Good. I worry sometimes. I try my hardest to be a good leader, but it seems I never get it right.
Hey, I understand. Trying to manage everything, hope you complete your quest before your party starves or kills one another. I know you've been in it longer than I have. I don't know how you've done it this long. I feel lost.
It's about the people. We have our differences, and that's not going to change. There's always bound to be disagreements, bumps in the path, if you will. At some point, you just have to learn that those differences aren't going to go away, and you find ways to work around them. It takes time, but you can't force anyone to change themselves. Especially not CALYPSO FREY. No, you have to change your circumstances.
Does it work?
We wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, if it counts, I think you two are doing a wonderful job.
Thanks, Corey.
You betcha.
We should sleep, shouldn't we? A long journey lies ahead of us.
We should.
Good night, my friends.
Good night, Torren.
We wander on.
What was that?
We wander on?
What's that mean?
It's like the song.
Wait, what song?
The song I just sang, damn it. You were there.
Oh, that song.
I'm still confused.
Never mind. Go to sleep.
All right. Night, Torren.
Good night, Coriander.
The party drifts into a comfortable sleep, surrounded by the wilds of the Greatwoods. Coriander hardly knows what lies ahead of him, but he knows he cannot go back to what waits behind. He also knows one important thing. His new allies care deeply for him and his cause, and he is already growing to cherish them. The past and the future hardly matter. How could they, when our hero can revel in his present? I digress. They wander on, and you wander off, my audience. A chapter ends, and a page turns. Another night, another dawn, another set of stories and circumstances to unfold. Such is life. Until next time, my dear audience. Until next time.
This has been Earthwakers, Episode 7 of the Pacifist Arc. The Mad Jester was voiced by Gray. Armageddon, the narrator, and Coriander Mayfield were voiced by Soren Finch. Sable CALIGARI was voiced by Arlo Gabler. TORREN LUNE and the ending credits were voiced by Noah Michael. VERIS LUNE was voiced by Lydia Lasher. CALYPSO FREY was voiced by Norah Kay. And Quarry Bandloot was voiced by Angie Buckley. Don't forget to follow us over on YouTube and Spotify at Systemic Theory so you don't miss an episode. If you're interested in joining an up-and-coming community server for the show, check out the description of this video or contact Swing Set Lovers on Discord for details. Sign up for the Patreon for upcoming bonus content and frequent newsletters. Got any questions about the show? Email us at systemictheoryofficial@gmail.com. On behalf of Soren himself and the rest of the Systemic Theory team, thank you for listening to the show. The best thing you can do to show your support is spread the word about systemic theory. And when both sides pull, choose neither.